Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Pierre Strong on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
A second down throw for Jameis. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, Winston. This one caught by Akins. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the option, they give it to Henry. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
First down run here by Henry, and he signed with the Ravens this offseason. I mean, you think back to that run he had with the Titans, Mike, over the last 6 seasons, over 8,200 yards, 80 touchdowns. I mean, one of the most productive backs we've seen in a long time. Now it's kind of scary to think he gets to join Lamar Jackson in this Baltimore backfield. They hope the 2 of them can be that combo to finally get this Baltimore team over the hump.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him, and in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
In motion comes Andrews. On third down, Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on second down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will go all the way. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is fielded inside the 5. Whoa! And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Browns offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
2nd down and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Jameis. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Cleveland.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A second down throw for Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Winston to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. He'll go play action. It's Winston. That's taken in by Chubb. And he'll be taken down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They bring Judy in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal. One more time, it's Chubb. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal. Out of the gun, it's Winston. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
4th down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. This about as short as you can get. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So Hopkins now, following the made field goal, back out to send it away. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense ready for their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Slot receiver headed right. Second down, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. Slot man in motion left. Jackson from the gun on third down. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to run it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. In motion comes Andrews. To the air one more time with Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Browns offense gonna take over just before the half. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Now Winston. Looking deep here for Tillman. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Justice Hill to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Jackson looking to throw. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Play action now. Jackson taking off. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Back to throw, Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Myles Garrett is able to bring him down for a sack, and that's something the reigning Defensive Player of the Year was able to do 14 times just a season ago. I'm not sure there's a more dynamic or dominant defensive lineman in the entire league.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. Third and goal. Jackson now. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And now it's 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. second down and 8. A second down throw for Jameis. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. From the gun, Winston. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
Throwing on second down, Winston. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and long. To throw, Winston. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. Look at the big man go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Winston. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And After that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Winston to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So Hopkins now, following the made field goal, back out to send it away. Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Ravens offense getting set to get back to work. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They send him right out of the slot. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They go zone read here on 3rd and short.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You could tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold him to a short gain on the keeper and force the 4th down.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Winston. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield. In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
A gain there of 11. It's a Browns first down.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Chubb. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Here's Jameis. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. First and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards. Going to go right back to Henry. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll go again here with Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Now, Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
They'll run it with Henry. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Bateman is the motion man. On third down, Jackson. That is caught to the goal line and in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, this is Strong. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Browns offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. To throw, here's Winston. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He finds Judy on that one. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Throwing, Jameis. That one intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. On the option, they give it to Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one, as they cruise to an easy road victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.